split definition that cannot be ended by a single gate activation. In other words, if you have a split definition and it takes a whole channel to hook those two up, okay, that's a wide split. Now it's very different. In other words, that the moment that you require a channel or more to hook up your split, you're taking in dominance as a conditioning field, and you do not get to participate in the correct way of hooking up your split. It's very different. In other words, if you take a look at this situation, there is no way that that ego and the 21st gate, which is reaching out from the lower split, can get to that Ajna center without going through somebody conditioning them along the way. And conditioning them outside of or in complete channels. When you're dealing with somebody like that, their ability to be able to discern the value and quality of the other is essential, because after all, that's going to be their bridge. And that they're going to absolutely need those people in their life. And they're going to need them much more intensely than if they have a single gate split. Now, the thing about a single gate split is that a single gate split has its own dilemmas. What that means is if there's one gate that you need to bring your split together, that's the most important thing in your whole life. Over the years, I've told analysts that if you're looking at somebody's design and most people you get as splits, if you look at their split definitions, look at single gate connections. The theme of the gate they don't have is what they pursue all their life. And by the way, of course, what they get in their geometry. But these become major themes for them, and that's what they fall in love with. You fall in love with that person that's going to hook up your split. It's the way it works. So it's very important to see that in somebody's design, to be able to understand what's really pulling them. You know, these are the real things that they're looking for. I want that hookup there. So it doesn't matter whether it's a split, a triple, or a quadruple. It's about the one gate connections. You know, if you're a triple split and it takes two single gates to bring your triple split together, you know, that's okay. You just have to see that it's those two gates that you're going to seek out. And 9 times out of 10, you're going to take into your life only people that will do that. Now, of course, you're attracted to those two, and like a horse with blinders on, you fail to see the other connections that are there as well. In other words, the discernment has to be there, and that discernment is a natural byproduct of you living out your design. Okay, let's have a break.